Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie, and today, as a born and raised Australian, I'm going to be answering the 43 questions that Twitter has for Australia. So I'm going to give my Aussie answers to these questions. Number 1. Why do Australians call it Macca's? Because why would you say McDonald's when you can just say Macca's? It's a Macca's run. Do you want to go on a Macca's run? Like, do you want to go on a McDonald's run? That doesn't sound right. We're going on a Macca's run. Why do Australians walk around supermarkets barefoot? Because it's really hot, and why would you wear shoes when you can just be barefoot? Why do Americans bring dogs into supermarkets? Actually, that's not a complaint at all. I love that. Australia, start bringing dogs into supermarkets. Why do Australians say going for a feed as if they're cattle? See, this is really strange to hear because this is all completely normal for me. Like, oh yeah, we're just going for a feed. Like, that doesn't sound weird until you refer it to cattle, and suddenly I see it too. Why do Australians pronounce no as no? No, nah, no, 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 no. How do you say no? How else do you say no? Why do Australians say anything like anything, 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 anything? You're breaking me. This is breaking me. Why do Australians call flip-flops thongs? Like, what do they call thongs? We call thongs like the scandalous underwear G-strings, and we call flip-flops thongs because flip-flop.
Yeah, look, really got him with that argument. Ooh.
Why do Australians have such trouble pronouncing their country's name? Australia. Sounds like a sexually transmitted infection. I mean, you're not wrong. But technically, if Australians are pronouncing the country name as Australia, and we're the Australians, doesn't that mean it's technically Australia? Or Australia? And Australia, the way the rest of the world pronounces it, is wrong because us Australians are pronouncing it Australia. Why do Australians drink so much? Because we're Australian. I don't know, is it part of our culture to just like be drunk all the time? Why do Australians say they've gone to hospital rather than they've gone to the hospital? Because us as a nation is just extremely lazy and we try to shorten everything as much as possible. For example, Macca's. Why do Australians say catch you later? Like, what are you gonna do? Get out your fishing rod? Maybe, I mean, yeah, no, I've got nothing for that.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. If that's not the Aussiest thing I could have ever said. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah, mate. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah.
Why do Australians sound like they're always asking a question? Honestly, I'm offended. I don't know, we just end our sentences on a high note. And now that you've pointed that out, that's all I'm going to be able to hear. Why do Australians swear so much? Because it's a free f***ing country, mate. I'm sorry, that was terrible. Why do Australians call broccoli broccoli? You don't call spaghetti spaghetti. I don't know anyone that calls broccoli broccoli. Why do Australians spell barbecue with a Q? I did not know there was any other way to spell barbecue. Why do Americans spell mum with an O? Why do Australians have to shorten everything? Does arvo mean avocado or afternoon? It means afternoon, like see you in the arvo. And because we're lazy. Macca's. Why do Australians put pineapple on everything? Burger yes, pizza yes, barbecue yes. Because pineapple is delicious, but I've never put pineapple on a barbecue. I did not know we were known as a nation that puts pineapple on everything, but there you go, you learn something new every day. Why do Australians always sound like they have a cold? Well, I always have a cold, so I can't talk for the rest of Australia, but I'm always sick. I don't know about them. Don't know how they're doing. Comment down below, do you have a cold? If you're from Australia? Australia? Why the F do Australians drink alcohol out of their shoe? It's called a shoey, and I really don't know. Like, who started that? And why did the rest of the country just follow along? Like, time for a shoey. Let's just pour my drink into a shoe and drink it out of the shoe when the can was perfectly fine. Shoey! Why do Australians like saying so much? We really do. Why the f do Australians call grilled cheese a cheese toastie? Because it's literally a cheese toastie. There's cheese inside toast and it's like toasted together. And it sounds cuter than a grilled cheese. Like, do you want a grilled cheese or do you want a toasty? I'll take a toasty, thank you. Why do Australians always end their sentences on a soprano? Why do Australians say it's the afternoon when it's 6 p.m? Because it's Australia and it's hot and it's bright and at 6 p.m. it's basically still the afternoon. So, why do Australians put chicken salt on everything? Because chicken salt is delicious. Like, is that not a thing in other countries? Do you not just order hot chips and then it just automatically comes with chicken salt? Because you should do that, because it's delicious. Why do Australians put wine in their bags? Because we are multi-purposeful and it's called a goon sack, thank you very much. But if you're out at a party, you got your goon sack, you drink it all, you have a great time, and it's time to sleep and you don't have a pillow. Blow up the goon sack, you got yourself a pillow. Double whammy, baby. And you can play Goon of Fortune. Like, you can't close peg a bottle of wine to a clothesline, but you can do that with a goon sack. Why the f do Australians call bouncy castles jumping castles? It's so lame. Because it's a castle that you jump in. Just like you call a shopping centre the mall. We call it the shops. Because why go to the shop when you can go to the shops? Why do Australians have election barbecues? Because in Australia, it is compulsory to vote. If you are over the age of 18, you have to vote or it is like a criminal offence and you will get a fine. So what better way to say, thanks for voting, we know this sucks. Well, it doesn't suck because you're making your country better. But what better way to say, thanks for coming out and voting and having your voice heard. Here's a sausage. I mean, come on. Come on. America, if you did that, you'd probably get a lot more people voting. Why do Australians insist on calling tracksuit pants tracky dacks? I mean, what's more fun to say? Oh, I'm gonna go put my tracksuit pants on. Or, gonna go put me tracky dacks on. Oh, I'll take tracky dacks. Why do Australians go to Bali? Because it's close. Why do Americans go to Canada? I don't know, what's the equivalent? Hawaii? Bali is like a couple hours on an airplane, so, and it's hot and it's beautiful. And I've never been to Bali, but it's kind of like our little Hawaii, pretty much. Bali's our Hawaii. Yeah, let's go with that. Why do Australians call ice cream floats spiders? Because why the hell not? Why do we call them spiders? Why do Australians call blowjobs gobbies? Moving on. Why do Australians have summer and spring during the winter and fall? I am so sorry that the education system failed you that badly. Why do Australians love pink so much? I mean, I don't know if that's just Australia. I think the whole world likes pink, or that's like personal preference. I mean, I'd say we're more like green and gold, baby, but pink. Nothing, as an Australian, I don't see that as Australians loving pink. Why do you call crisps chips and chips hot chips? Why do you call chips crisps? Like, isn't that overcomplicating things? I mean, chips are just chips and then hot chips are hot. Chips, hot chips. I mean, I don't know, man. Why do Australians keep punching sharks? I mean, if you have a shark coming towards you with its mouth open, about to bite you in half and kill you, I think you'd probably punch a shark too, just to try and like, oh, don't eat me. Oof. Swim away, rascal. Why the f do Australians call penis an old fella? We call everything old fella. No, we don't. That's a lie. Old mate. We call everything old mate. How's it going? Oh, old mate over there. But that's not related to a penis. Okay. Why do Australians eat emus and kangaroos? I didn't know we ate emus. I know some people eat kangaroos. I mean, I'm not gonna eat a kangaroo. I feel like that's a bit strange to eat your culture's like species. Yes, we eat kangaroos. We should stop eating kangaroos. Why do Australians put beetroot in everything? I hate beetroot. My mum puts beetroot in everything. She'll put beetroot in a sandwich. She'll put beetroot in a burger. She don't care, but I don't like beetroot. I feel like that's just a personal preference thing, not necessarily an Australian thing. Why do Australians call a slide a slippery dip? Again, what's more fun to say? Oh, I'm just gonna go down the slide, or oh, I'm gonna go down the slippery dip. That's so much more fun. I'd much rather go down a slippery dip. You must be so much fun at parties. Like, come on, let's just have a slippery dippery dip down the slippery dip. Why do Australians cook shrimp on Barbie dolls? I think you messed up a bit there. Like, it's put another shrimp on the Barbie, which is a barbecue, not a Barbie doll. Like a Barbie, barbecue, with a Q, barbecue. We call them prawns, not shrimp. So that's kind of strange that that's like the Australian saying, put another shrimp on the Barbie. But we do call it a Barbie. Barbie, put another shrimp on the Barbie. Why do Australians say it is paper, scissors, rock? I don't do that. It's rock, paper, scissors. Paper, scissors, rock is... Don't say that. I'm triggered. Why do Australians say banana? We just say everything annoyingly, like, oh, gonna go eat a banana. 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 How do you say in America? You're breaking me. Why do Australians even go to zoos? I mean, I really don't know. There's a koala somewhere out there of my house. There's probably a spider in this bedroom that I don't know about somewhere. We're surrounded by wildlife and it's fantastic. Why do Australians have to be so goddamn hot? Because it gets up to 40 degrees. Okay, so that was the 43 questions that Twitter has for Australia, and some of them broke my brain a little bit, but they were really fun to answer, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I put out new videos every week. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more. I have my cute little dinosaur merch linked down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
She leaves a fern in the middle of every dark room. She fills her nose up a little right on the bathroom floor.